You slide out of your mother and hit the ground hard. The air is hot, dry, and full of flies. You can't see much yet, only shapes and shadows. You lie there, covered in birth fluids, too weak to move. Your mother turns and lowers her head toward you. She sniffs, then gently runs her horn along your belly. She makes a deep sound, half grunt, half hum, her way of saying you're alive. Then she poops nearby. For rhinos, that's communication. It tells every other rhino in the area that a new life has just arrived. You try to stand up, but your legs shake and slip in the dirt. You fall once, then again. Your mother lifts you gently with her horn, helping you find balance. After a few tries, you finally stand, clumsy but proud. You weigh almost 50 kilograms, as heavy as a grown human. Before you can rest, another calf runs toward you. Older, curious, and pushy. It bumps your side. You stumble and nearly fall, but your mother moves quickly, stepping between you and the calf. She doesn't roar or fight. She just stands, massive and silent. That's enough. The other calf backs off. You stay close to your mother, pressing against her leg for warmth. Then you drink milk for the first time, thick, warm, and sweet. That's how life begins. Not peaceful, not easy, but alive. Weeks pass. You follow your mother everywhere. You watch her eat, sleep, and move. Every step she takes teaches you something. You see how she pulls up grass with her lips, how she smells the air before drinking, how she turns her ears to listen for danger. You start copying her. You tug at the grass with your small mouth, trying to chew. It doesn't taste good, bitter and dry. You don't even know how to swallow it properly. Your stomach isn't ready yet. But still, you keep trying. Other calves around you are faster and stronger. They eat easily, tearing through stalks like it's nothing. You struggle, but you don't stop. That's how it goes here. The savannah doesn't wait for anyone. Your mother gives you milk less often now. She needs her own food to stay strong. So you learn to fill your belly with whatever you can find, even if it barely helps. Sometimes you play with other young rhinos. You drop your head and push against theirs. Horns bump softly. Dust rises. You don't mean to hurt each other. It's practice. Practice for a life where only the strong survive. Each time you push, you get a little better. You learn to balance your weight. You learn where to place your feet. You learn how much force your neck can take before it burns. And deep inside, your body starts changing, building muscle for the fights that will one day decide your fate. 2 years pass. You're bigger now, heavier. But things are about to change. Your mother has a new baby growing inside her. One morning, she pushes you with her horn. It's gentle at first, but firm. You think it's a game, but when you try to return to her side, she pushes again, harder this time. Then she turns and starts walking away. You follow, calling softly. But each time she senses you, she turns and drives you off again. Not with anger, and with instinct. She knows it's time for you to live alone. You follow her shadow for days, staying far enough that she doesn't see you, but she always knows. And every time she turns and pushes you away. After a while, you stop. You watch her walk away with the herd until she disappears into the tall grass. For the first time, the world feels empty, quiet. You are alone. Now, it's only you. And the wild. You move slowly through the grasslands. You stop at every sound. You sniff before drinking water, because crocodiles hide where the water turns dark. You learn to trust your nose more than your eyes. One afternoon, you approach a muddy pond. A warthog climbs out, dripping with mud. It stares at you. You stare back. Neither of you moves. Then it snorts and charges, dirt flying beneath its hooves. You react without thinking. You lower your head and your horn drives forward. The impact is heavy, sharp, final. The warthog falls and doesn't get up again. You stare at the body, confused. You didn't mean to kill. But your horn was made for this. That's when you understand that sometimes survival means hurting others. That night, you stand under a tree, listening to the silence. You feel something new inside you, not pride, not fear, just awareness. Life here isn't cruel or kind. It just is. Years pass. You grow into a powerful young bull. Your skin thickens. Your horn curves higher. You weigh almost a ton now, but even giants are hunted. You're grazing near a dry riverbed when you sense it. A low rumble in the grass. You turn and see them, lions. 5 of them, eyes locked on you, tails twitching. You back up, but the earth behind you turns soft near the river. There's nowhere to go. The first lion crouches low, then leaps. You swing your head. Your horn catches her midair and throws her into the water. The splash is loud. The river explodes with crocodiles. They pull her under. Another lion charges. You spin and hit him in the shoulder. His claws dig into your skin, but you push harder, feeling his body lift and fall. Blood sprays. He limps away, defeated. 2 more lions attack from opposite sides. You face one, driving your horn deep into her ribs. She collapses, kicking once, then stills. The other grabs your neck from behind. You slam backward, shaking him loose. He runs. The rest vanish into the bush. You stand still, chest heaving, horn wet with blood. You've won, but you're exhausted. You look at the river, red with the lion's blood, and walk away quietly. Now you are 12. Fully grown, heavy and alone again. This is your land. You mark it with your scent and dung piles. You scrape your horn against trees, leaving scars on the bark. Each mark says, I was here, but someone else thinks they can take it. A younger male crosses your territory. You both stop. The air is thick. He snorts once. You answer, then you charge. The crash shakes the ground. Horns clash, muscles strain, dust fills the air. You push, he pushes back. Blood drips down your face, but you don't stop. You twist, slam your horn against his side, and he stumbles. He backs off slowly, bleeding and limping. You stay still, watching until he disappears. This land is yours. Earned in sweat, scars, and silence, years go by. You've grown heavier and slower, but stronger too. One afternoon, a female rhino appears at the edge of your territory. She stands still, sniffing the air. You stay quiet. She circles once, then again. You lower your head and step forward. You both move slowly, side by side. You touch horns gently. No fight, no fear, just quiet understanding. You walk together for a while, then she moves away again, fading into the trees. You don't follow. That's how it works here. Connection, then distance. Time moves on. You are 25 now. The air feels drier, the grass thinner. You graze alone as you always have. The world seems peaceful, but danger doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. Hidden in the trees, men wait. You don't see them. You don't hear them. Then, crack. A gunshot cuts through the air. Pain tears through your leg. You stumble but don't fall. You try to run, but another shot hits your side. Then another. You drop to the ground, breathing hard. The men walk out. They don't run, don't shout. One kneels beside you and pulls out a knife. He cuts at the base of your horn. The sound is rough, sharp, like stone against bone. Blood runs down your face, but you can't move. You're too weak. They take your horn, not your life. But what's left isn't much. To them, it's just money, a trophy, a lie sold as medicine. They leave with the horn in a bag and disappear into the forest. You lie there as the flies come. The sun rises high. The land grows quiet again. Your body cools, blending into the dust that once gave you life. Your horn, the thing that made you powerful, is gone. And without it, no one will remember your story. Life as a white rhino is tough. You're born strong, but the world around you is stronger. Still, somewhere out there, another animal fights an even harder battle.